Let's see what we got going on. Just getting everything set up for y'all right quick. I'm letting this joint build up. It ain't always bad to stay back from my platform sometimes, because sometimes you got to let that energy build up. You got to let it, you know. And like I always tell y'all, I appreciate all those that's been tuning in. But make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. Make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. But make sure y'all hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. And if y'all want to donate, make sure y'all show that love. This is video number 2. And I'm going to try to keep this off for y'all the right way, but make sure you show that love. Make sure you hit that like button, which is the 3 dots in your right hand corner. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009 on IG. And if you want to hit me up behind the scenes, make sure you hit me up at 312-526-6350, 312-526-6350. And like I said, if you want to hit me up behind the scenes on my email, my Gmail is posted in the link. And like I always tell y'all, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. I know how this thing go. And this video is going to be called Scorpio, Deep Divine Connection and Lady. I see y'all coming in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. Y'all make sure y'all show that support now. And definitely feel free to comment. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love. One thing you gotta understand, like I realized, and I thought about this video, and I realized that, a lot of Scorpio men, we don't have normal connections. Most of our connections come from divine intervention. Because it seemed like every time I would run across somebody, or even a lady would run across me, but I didn't always tell them, but a lot of times I needed them the most, spiritually, mentally, and physically. And it seemed like the woman that I need, they always come to me at the right times. I always find love at the right times. A lot of Scorpios find love at the right time. You see what I'm saying? So if you want to understand why you might run across a Scorpio, I see y'all up in here. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. What's going on, y'all? We don't run it 222. Confirmation. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I always hit them numbers. I always get those real deep angel numbers. But one thing you gotta understand is we run across when they need us the most. It seems like I always run across women, or connect with women, or they find me, or they draw to me when they need me the most, or when they need somebody in their life the most. It ain't always for just having a quote quote man. It's just sometimes they just need anybody. What I mean? Somebody that's spiritually deeply connected to them. Not this perfect person, because a lot of y'all be looking for this perfect individual. It's not about being a perfect person. Sometimes you don't need a perfect person in your life. You don't need that super soft-spoken person in your life. You don't need that person that's scared to speak up in your life. You need that person that's going to be strong. You need that person that's going to speak to you and be real with you. And a lot of us as men and women don't want to hear it. I don't want to connect with it because the frequency is too high. It takes too much accountability. It takes too much correction. But the woman that really needs that man the most, I don't know. I always find that woman, that person that's extremely lonely. I always run across them. I don't care what her profession is. I don't care what type of individual she is. Like, that Scorpio, we always find y'all. So when you ask yourself, when you ask yourself a lot of times, what is it that connects me with the Scorpio man? What is it that makes me deeply indebted, connected to that Scorpio man? Is your soul. Just like I told you in the last video, it's your soul. It's your spiritual soul power. The woman that has the super high energy is going to connect with me. The woman that's super lonely is going to always connect with me and find me. The woman that's super shy from society, her energy is going to always find me. Only the people with the most extreme spirit, only the people with the most extreme gifts, only the people that's the most ostracized in society are going to find me. They're the only ones that's going to ever recognize me. When you have to have a supernatural gift a lot of times to even get around my presence, because most people, they'll dismiss me. They're like, oh, he's just a crazy man with dreadlocks. He ain't, because they only look at me with a one-dimensional eye. You know, they can only see me with a one-dimensional. Because even my family a lot of times, they only see me. I ain't gonna say they hate me or they don't like, but a lot of them don't like my spiritual identity. They only accept me for the person that I used to be. They only accept me for the individual that I once was. So the people that I've been able to meet in the last 5 years of my life have been only ordained individuals. The Scorpio is only going to connect with individuals like divine intervention. He's only going to connect with the woman that he's supposed to marry. I'm only going to connect with the woman that I'm supposed to have kids with. But if we are on low frequencies, we might be it's high frequency individuals that vibrate on that operate on a low frequency. So we can be high frequency and high vibrational all we want to. But if we operating with the low frequency mindset of low frequency heart, low frequency arterial motives, then we're gonna miss each other. We're gonna dismiss each other. We're gonna talk crazy to each other. We're gonna block each other. We're gonna do whack stuff to each other, because that's what low frequency individuals do. Whack shit. So the individuals that I meet, the individuals that I fall in love with, the women that connects with me, the women that become very magnetic towards me, the people that even follow my channel, the people that really try to understand me or try to get me, they really fall for me very deeply. They really understand me in the transparency that most individuals that have been around me for 10 years, or 20 years, or 30 years could never understand, because they looking at me on with all their chakras open. They looking at me on a high frequency. They looking at me in a with the spiritual eye. And I don't know if they're gonna let all these people in or not let all these people in, but I'm still gonna do this for y'all because I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. So thank you y'all for coming in. Like I always tell y'all, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you follow me at GodBody_2009. You know, I already know how this goes, but I'm just a messenger, y'all. You know what I mean? Low frequency vibrations can't hold back my message. You know what I mean? So one thing you gotta understand when you connect with the Scorpio man is a lot of times it's the women are literally made for us to an extent, because a lot of women that I've connected with, a lot of women that really fall in love with me are really find themselves loving me. They don't act like most women. It be the woman that don't hang around too many other women. It be the woman that stays to herself most of the time. It be the woman that don't find too many men that she can connect with that understand her. It be the woman that's extremely eccentric and wild and have wild, edgy sides and edgy corners, but she don't. Y'all excuse me. But she don't know how to abbreviate it. She might be at a point where she don't know how to abbreviate it. She don't know how to to really understand her own powerful energy, her own powerful energy source. So she roams this life being this beautiful, sexy woman that's by herself all the time. Some people might say, "Oh, she this and that," because they're gonna look at her through a one-dimensional lens. But she's really a supernaturally beautiful person. But not too many people understand her. So she stays alone. She's always by herself. It'd be a lot of dudes try to surround herself around her. It'd be a lot of dudes trying to attach themselves to her energy, but they don't. She don't connect with everybody. She's not understood by most individuals. She's not going to be the person that's accepted by everybody. Y'all excuse me, cause my hair getting crazy long. I'm just trying to learn how to do my little thing with this all this mess. Sometimes y'all give me 1 second. So when it comes to connecting with a Scorpio man, like we attach to women that are deeply spiritual, and we're gonna find you. If you're a woman that's deeply spiritual in any kind of way, I'm gonna find you. That Scorpio man is gonna find you. He's gonna attach to you, and it's gonna be a deep um, chemistry. There's gonna be a deep conversations of transparency. There's always gonna be a very personal impact of it just that's just extreme and intense when you're around us. It's going to be a connection, like especially my supporters. Y'all can be the ones that tell it. Like a lot of them, they have personal connection with me. They have personal passion for me that nobody will never understand. Most individuals that attach to me, they love me in a way, and y'all can be real. I know some of y'all can't say it or whatever on no live chat, but make sure y'all hit the like button. Let me know if y'all up in here. A lot of women that love me are really find themselves attracted to me. A lot of them can never abbreviate their feelings for me, even to their closest best friend, without feeling embarrassed or feeling shy. Even if it's talking to me, they can barely get it out a lot of times. It has to literally drive that woman to the point where she has to say something to me or she has to get it off because it has gotten that extreme and that deep. Um, the women that I connected with, I don't know, they have this kindred spirit connection with me. A lot of them, they have, some of them might have a very, humorous, happy-go-lucky type of edge to themselves. Some of them are very intense like me and fighters like me. It's weird because a lot of people, I know y'all be watching my videos. I know a lot of y'all pages be watching me. I know a lot of y'all do. They ain't gonna show my real numbers, but I know it's a lot of y'all that watch me. But a lot of the women's that I meet are different pieces of my soul. Some of them are my crazy side, my wild, spontaneous side. Some of y'all have but the thing is, every woman that come across me have a piece of my personality, but it's on another extreme. So if my real shy side, some of y'all have that. My real intense argumentative side, some of y'all have that. That inner fighter in me, some of y'all have that within me. That my intense sexual, passionate, romantic side, a lot of y'all have that. Some of y'all are very artistic, very gifted, very spiritual. Like my energy attaches to like-minded souls. My energy attached to like-minded combinations and individuals. Y'all excuse me. That's what I get for keep messing with my thing and trying not to be in a rush. But I had to get to my audience, y'all. But I gotta take my time. But make sure y'all hit that like button. I guess I'll go ahead and do it like this, cause whoever this lady is, she gonna keep her. She gonna stand outside my window until she get tired, because my energy is too strong. She don't know what to do with herself, except for stand in her car outside my window. Like it's weird like that with me. I talked to y'all about that in the last video. Um, Even women that I seen around in my area that are attractive women that I feel like we could be a good combination. Like she could be a good catch and like a good woman in my life. It's like I'll keep, even if I try to shy away from them, even if I try to not say nothing to them, I'm confronted with the thing where I have to keep running into her, where I'm gonna keep crossing her mind. That's why a lot of Scorpios, when a lot of women that when y'all get connected to us, y'all gonna get, all types of feelings. Y'all gonna get all types of signs. Look, just like I told y'all, I be knowing people. I already knew she was gonna be gone by the time I cut the lights on. By the time I close my blind, because it's that crazy that I can read through people's intentions. I know she was just sitting there, just trying to look at me. I don't know why. It's so crazy. It's almost like the people are just glaring at you. It's so weird. But when it comes to connecting with certain individuals, like I'll keep crossing their mind. I'm gonna keep being confronted by their presence. You're gonna have to keep meeting with God body when you connected to God body. You're not gonna be able to just block me. You're not gonna just be able to just not watch me. Y'all have to understand my energy is transparent. My energy is supernatural. So when you connect to me, it's like divine intervention. You're not gonna be able to just forget about me. You're not gonna be able to just brush me off. A lot of people, they'll pretend like they forgot me, or a lot of people will brush away like they forgot me, or they don't remember. But in deep reality, they connect with me. In deep reality, they are extremely passionate about me, but they're not going to show it, because if they're not ready to confront who they are, I'm gonna just say it like this: if you're a woman dating a Scorpio man, are trying to understand us, are trying to understand your connection with us, if you're not ready, let's just say for instance, if you're not ready to confront yourself as a person deep in the mirror, you're not gonna like us. If you're a person that's not ready to face your own soul, you're gonna find a reason not to like us. If you're a person that don't like deep depth reality and truth, you're not gonna like us, because we're gonna tell you we know exactly who you are. We know exactly what type of individual we're dealing with, and it's not gonna be anything you can do to brush us back or make us think anything that is not like we know. We know who we are, and the people that we connect with might not know. A lot of them don't know who they are. A lot of them are beautiful people. A lot of them are beautiful women, but she might be a woman that's beautiful, that have all the pieces together, that will make a perfect wife, but it's just this piece of her that's missing. It's this piece of her that she don't want to look at. It's this piece of her that she's not willing to resurrect in order to be at her higher self, her higher frequency, her higher purpose. And a lot of times that Scorpio is there to bring you out of that darkness. That's why a lot of times some of you, we might get on your nerves, because he's gonna some of it you're not gonna be aware of, but a lot of the stuff that we gonna point at you, you're gonna be aware of it, but you're not gonna want to look at it. A lot of stuff that Scorpio gonna be picking at you about that you know is true, but you're gonna be like, he's not my daddy. He don't who he think he is. He don't control me. But he's not trying to control you. He's trying to help you. He's there to teach you, just like you're there to teach us. Because a lot of y'all that we run across in this divine connection A lot of y'all show me how to be gentle. Y'all bring the gentle side of me out. A lot of y'all bring the more passionate, more patient side of me out. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's it's so many of y'all. I don't want to leave y'all out because I don't want none of y'all to get mad at me. But you know, like, because I don't like the pit. I do not like the pit, but it's just like with my friend that used to be my moderator. I ain't gonna call her name because she could be like, you say that about me. I know she's a beautiful person, but she got her ways with her because she a Cancer woman. So she can be a little stingy. She can be a little over the top when it comes to being sensitive. She can be a little self indulgent because that's in the nature of the Cancer woman. Now I'm not saying every Cancer woman have a tendency to always do this, or even if she always do that, but that's the person that she has presented herself to me. You see what I'm saying? Because she's not ready to go on a high frequency with me. She's only ready to go on high frequency with lower level men, lower level individuals, lower level women, because people with weak energies they don't understand me. People with weak energies, uh, they try to play you off to the left because they don't know what else to do. They don't know what this. They can't make no fake conversation with me. They can't make no fake friendships with me. They can't. You can't act. You can't pretend like you got my back and you don't, because I'm gonna call you out for it. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of women they get frustrated with us. Y'all excuse me. They will become frustrated with us because we don't go along. Y'all excuse me. They will get frustrated with us because we don't go along with the pack. The Scorpio man doesn't go along with the regular, you know. And I know some of y'all gonna be able to get in. Sorry about that, but I had to get my little I had to get my what y'all call what is that thing called, my reception back on track. But every woman, every person I ever met has a deep meaning for being in my life. They had taught me the Scorpio. He's going to run across the woman he's supposed to teach multiple lessons to. We're going to run across the woman that we're supposed to give her a beautiful outlook on life. The Scorpio, he's going to run into the woman that felt drained for years. I felt drained in this season of her life, and she finally found get that excitement again with that Scorpio. She actually finds that reason to smile again with that Scorpio man. You know what I mean? Like that's why, like, I don't try to make it seem like we just these people persons, but because we're not. But the people that we connect to very deeply because we connect to them for a reason. Even with my parents, I feel like I was the universe put me in their life for a reason. I was there to point out I was born to my parents to tell them certain things about themselves, to teach them certain things about themselves. Your children is there to teach you certain things about yourself. You see what I'm saying? That Scorpio was there to show you certain things that you didn't want to look at. He was there to help you shed certain tears that you needed to let out in order to heal. He was there to teach you certain things you didn't realize. Hey, I want to be a mother. I didn't even realize how bad I want to be a mother. He would let you know, hey, I want to be in love again. I still have a lot of love in me. Because he'll bring that excitement back in you. That's why a lot of women, when we come around us, they will feel like a schoolgirl that has a crush, because he will put you in a place of feeling extremely shy. We will put you in a place of feeling extremely bashful or whatever, because we only connect with the deepest individuals. And one thing I noticed, y'all, about this realm, it's like it it's very deep, and it can get very strange. But individuals, they don't like recognizing me too much. They don't like uh giving. Oh, y'all excuse me. I got y'all know I got to get myself straight. Y'all give me 1 second. The individuals I'm supposed to meet, they always going to be a certain blocking energy to try to disconnect me from y'all, because just like I told y'all in my last video, if you if that woman, just like I tell you all the time, if that woman in particular is surrounded by dark energies, whether it's her family, whether it's her friends, whether it's this and that, she's going to find a reason to argue with me. She's going to find a reason to clash with me. Like my Sagittarius, like when I dated her, like her blocking spirit was her friend, her best friend. But she wasn't in a high frequency enough to understand that. Her blocking spirit was, I ain't even going that deep, because you don't never know who's still watching you. You don't never know who's still, and I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, so I'm not going to get too deep. Even though don't nobody know who I'm talking about, I'm not going to even go there, because it's that real. But a lot of individuals weren't able to connect with me all the way, not because they didn't love me, because I felt the love. I knew the love was there, but they just weren't able to understand the spiritual meaning of our connection. If you don't understand the destination and the meaning of the connection between you and your lover, a lot of time, most of the time, it's not going to last. Even if it lasts 10 years, it's not going to last forever. It's not going to last like it's supposed to, because you can't even define the meaning of the connection. And if you can't define the meaning of the connection, you can't even appreciate that person. You don't even know the reason for the season. You don't appreciate their heart. You don't appreciate their feelings. You don't appreciate their love. You're not gonna appreciate them because you're gonna only look at people through one eye lens, which the world most of the time wants you to look at people through. That's why they have to block individuals like me from getting to y'all screen. They have to block individuals like me from being able to connect with y'all, because I open your eyes. God body takes the wool off people's eyes. When you watch my video, most people that come to my video, they like this. When they first come into my video, they like this. But y'all can hear me. So they like, I can hear, and they listen. But once they let me into their heart, once y'all let me into y'all ears for real, the blindfold comes off, because and the truth is revealed, because you're able to see me on a high frequency. You're able to see me on a high level. You're able to see me on a high level. You're able to love me on a high level, because you understand our frequency, our connection, and the meaning for us even being around each other has a deep meaning. Y'all make sure y'all up in here. I appreciate seeing y'all. I love y'all to death. Make sure you hit that like button. Like I always tell y'all, make sure you follow me at godbody_2009. If you want to follow me on IG, if you want to hit me up behind the scenes, make sure you hit me up at 312-526-6350. 312-526-6350. And I appreciate those that's been tuning into my videos. I appreciate those that's been, keeping it a buck with me, because a lot of people don't keep it a buck. A lot of people don't. They just not authentic whatsoever. You know what I mean? So even when even when there's a lot of stuff being done and manipulated, I can always see the deeper meaning, because I have the spiritual altitude to be able to see it, because I look at stuff from a spiritual eagle's eye. I'm not blinded. If I was just looking at stuff from a low level, the blocking spirits and the dark energies could easily block me and stop me. But I'm not on that level. They looking at me on a ground level. I'm already way above that. You see what I mean? So the stuff they think I care about, I don't care about. The stuff that they think I'm fighting for, I'm not even looking for. The agendas that they think I have is nowhere even close. So one thing you gotta understand when you connect with a Scorpio man is you're gonna be connected through deep divine intervention. The girl, not even the woman that you are now, the person that you have been since the beginning. So if that woman in particular, for instance, have lived a life of a lot of pain, have lived a life of a lot of tragedies, have lived a life full of neglect, she's going to connect with me because I've had to endure a lot of that in my lifetime. I had to endure a lot of pain, I had to let a lot of people go in my life because of tragedies. Y'all excuse me because I'm just, it's hitting me kind of hard as I'm doing the video because I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. It's been times in this world where you think nobody, you think you completely alone, and you're the only one going through certain things, and because this universe it's things in this world that will try to make you think that. It's things in this universe that will try to make you feel that. My stuff all over the place, y'all. But I'm gonna get it straight. Don't worry about it, y'all. I'm gonna get it straight. Cause my hair grows so fast, I don't want to look crazy, y'all. But this just my little appearance right now. But the individuals that I connect with, they understand that depth of me. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of Scorpios we love so deeply with the person because we know what it feels like. So if that woman been through, I draw in the woman that's been through a lot of tragedies. I'm a draw in the woman that's been through a lot of pain. I'm gonna draw in the person that really don't have nobody to love and nobody to understand them. My boy trying to hit me up right now. But he might be a blocking spirit right now. He being a blocking spirit to me. Why can't he do this? Why didn't he call me earlier? you see how stuff go? I called Broski 2 times. I ain't get no answer yesterday. But now that I'm busy doing my joint, look who showed up to the party. That's my dog though. But y'all see me. I understand how this thing goes. That's why I don't have to have this abundance of fake friends. I don't have to have this abundance of fake viewers. I don't have to buy viewers. I don't have to buy subscribers because divine intervention is going to bring the right people around me. Just like I always tell y'all, one of y'all is worth 100 other people's viewers because of the loyalty, the passion, the gifts, the extremes that a lot of my viewers put into my videos, that they and the support that they put into my videos. You know what I'm saying? It's like no other audience. The intensity, the organic power that y'all put into, representing my page. I really appreciate that. The deep divine connection between us is like, it's going to be always something trying, just like whenever I told y'all, it's always going to be a blocking spirit trying to stop what I'm doing because they can see my spiritual identity, they can see my spiritual superpower, but they just can't define what it is. They can't stop what it is, so they have to do what they can or what they can control, because all they can control is the spiritual realm, because their spiritual energy is way too low frequency to affect mine. So they can only try to overpower me in the physical realm. That's why people will try to hate on me. You know what I'm saying? People will try to talk people against me. people will try to influence people to feel a certain way about me. It's because they are spiritual distractions. And if you are not in tune with your higher self, if you're not in tune with your high frequency, you're not going to understand that. You're not going to understand why you ran into that Scorpio man. You're not going to understand why y'all end up meeting each other. You're not going to understand why y'all end up dating each other, because you're only going to see stuff on this one base. You're only going to see stuff on this regular time. Y'all give me 1 second. And y'all make sure, like I always tell y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you follow me at godbody_2009. You know, if y'all don't mind, make sure you please support the page. Make sure y'all donate to my Cash App link, or you can donate to my PayPal link, which is posted in the chat room. But make sure y'all show that love if you can. You know, thank you to all those that you know, try to be supportive and try to show that love. I really appreciate it. But understand, when you connect with Scorpio man, that we only run into people that we supposed to run into. Like, I was supposed to run into Peanut Butter. I was supposed to run into Mush Mud. Like, I was supposed to run into Puggy Rabbit. Even though some of these individuals was very chaotic. I love them to death, but some of them was very chaotic. But I was supposed to learn something from them. I was supposed to understand something from them. You see what I mean? I've been around people that people wouldn't even believe that I'm connected to. But I've dated these people. I ain't going to even take it no further, because y'all might try to put the puzzle piece together. But yes, God body connected to people that got names. God body know people. I know people that know, that's really up there, but they will never acknowledge my existence because of the frequencies we're on. They will never acknowledge my existence because I expose too much about who they really are. Not in no videos. Just by them looking at me, they gonna feel exposed. You know what I mean? So when you connected to a Scorpio man, you gotta understand that we around you for a reason. We find y'all for a reason. We fall in love with y'all for a reason. You're never going to be around us for anything fake. You're never going to be around us for anything less than a deeper purpose. You're never going to be around us for less than anything, less than a higher dimension. You know what I mean? Because if you don't understand yourself, if you don't understand higher frequencies, if you don't understand your supernatural powers, then you're not going to understand us. Give me 1 second, y'all. I might have to. I know this is so it's so God body right now, but y'all excuse me. I just have, I told y'all I keep it real with y'all. Y'all hang in there with me. Yo, well, oh Lord. I just hold you guys. Just give me a sec. Just give me like 30 minutes. I'm gonna be on my way. Just give me like 30 minutes, bro. I'm about to slide on you. Don't go nowhere though, man. I'm gonna be over there. All right. All right. It's always something going. It's always something, boy. Y'all give me sorry about that, y'all. So one thing you gotta understand when you connect with us is just like that phone call. It's just like people connect with my energies, and it's because it's like I feel like my energy has a supernatural vibrance to it. People find me whether it's through their problems. That's the perfect example, y'all. If this is one of my friends, he called me because he got a whole lot of spiritual stuff happening around. He's getting spiritually attacked. You see what I'm saying? And he calling for my help. You know what I mean? But and it has it's and I appreciate that people trust me like that. But sometimes it can be extremely overwhelming. Sometimes it can be extremely exhausting. See, this is the side of the Scorpio y'all life that a lot of y'all don't see. People blowing up your Scorpio phone 24/7. People blowing up my cell phone. They blow up the house phone. They blow up the phone with the cord on it. They blow up my emails. You see what I'm saying? But people don't see that. People think we're just in our own world. Y'all think we just in our own world chasing women. Y'all think we in our own world being self-absorbed. It's not like that. At Scorpio, a lot of times we have a lot of extreme, deep responsibility. You know what I mean? And even the few people that we do connect ourselves to call on us a lot. And it's a lot. It takes an enormous toll, and it can exhaust you. I appreciate y'all for being patient, even though they do the number stuff and play with my numbers and stuff like that. I appreciate y'all, man. So make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me know if y'all up in here. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. This is a deeper video, you know what I mean? But this is just something a little different. I draw women that have even not look like me, but they have features like me. They have the proportionate nose, like almost like this Roman Greek goddess shaped noses. A lot of y'all have these extremely proportionate lips. Her hair is really eccentric like mine's. Even some of y'all, I look at some of y'all babies. They look like little baby. They look like mini god bodies, and it's baffling to me sometimes. I'm like, that's crazy. They look like they could be literally my sons. Some of y'all little babies. Some of y'all know who I'm talking. A lot of y'all know who I'm talking about. Some of y'all, I be looking at they little brown little dreadlock babies. We need to just take a big old photo together and just connect. You know what I'm saying? We need to just stop playing and just have a good old family reunion, okay? He need to connect with his daddy. He need to be with his daddy. You know, I'm just playing with y'all, but it's like Kendrick, great minds not only think alike, great minds link alike, because we find each other at the most awkward times. The conversations take off to the moon out of nowhere, and we can talk for 2-3 hours. The connections are supernatural to the point you never want to let that person go, and you don't even think you really know this person. What's going on, Chelena? What's going on? What is going on? Hey, the face like my knees. I'm gonna start doing that to y'all when y'all be popping up like, where have you been? See, you ain't. Nah, I ain't gonna mess with you. Cause I'm good for messing with y'all, but I do it cause I love y'all. You know, I appreciate all of y'all. You know what I mean? And the connection that I have. You know. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. You know, you show a lot of love, so I ain't gonna get on your top, I ain't gonna get on your tippy top right now. I'm gonna leave you alone. Alright. So, so one thing about connecting with us is, I see, you know, I see deeper pieces of myself in my even everybody that ever come around me. Even from I don't care if you a deep nerd, it's a piece of you that's in me. If you a deep nerd, a piece of God body is in you, and you attach to me. A deep part of me of us is alike more than you think. If you were Ivy League prick, that's a good guy at heart, but you could be a wise ass and a ball buster. It's a piece of me that's in. It's a piece of you that's in me. If you were a hopeless romantic, super passionate, charismatic lady, it's a piece of me that's connected to you. Isn't a piece of you that's connected to me. A lot of y'all have this flawless skin. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say I'm all this and all that, but I'm just trying to say the comparisons between us. A lot of y'all have that just like me. A lot of y'all had the beautiful flawless teeth. A lot of y'all look like like models. Like a lot of y'all women that follow my page, even a lot of the brothers that watch my page, a lot of y'all are like extremely different, just like me. A lot of y'all are black sheep like me. A lot of y'all are loners like me. You know what I'm saying? So we have a deep connection with each other, y'all. That's invisible. It's a divine intervention. It's a divine connection that brought us here together. Because we all are spiritual energy. We all are floating balls of energy floating through this space of time. And this space of time have brought you to me. Lucky me. Lucky me. Look at you. You around me. You came to see me. You could be anywhere in the world, but you here with me. I love you. I love you. Cause I really love, I love y'all. I know how short life is. I know how quick time passes by. So I appreciate people very deeply because I know what it means. That's why when it comes to people making me angry or people hurting me, it hurts me. It takes a toll out of me. It hurts me very badly because I will never, go out my way to hurt nobody. I go out my way to fight for somebody. I go out my way to stand up for somebody. But if I got to feel like I got to go out my way to argue, I go out my way to have petty discussions, I go out my way to be combative with somebody, it hurts me to my heart. And it makes me enraged because it hurts me so deeply. It cuts me to my core because I feel like that person is personally trying to attack me, are personally trying to destroy me. I'm never going to look for the worst in nobody. I only want to see the best in people. So when people make themselves look crappy in my eyes, you really are destroying my picture of you because I only see the best in you. So for you to make me not like you, you literally have to go out your way to make me an enemy of your. You really have to be looking for that, and it might not be you. It might just be the dark energies in you. You see what I'm saying? Just like I'll mess with you, like Yulia. She's been around for a long time. Yulia, she's a nice person. But Yulia she don't got no deep love for me. She don't got no deep appreciation for me. But I understand her infatuation. Even people that are not on the same frequency with me, they want to attach to that energy. It's like a fly attaching to a damn lamp outside in the summertime. All my South Carolina, North Carolina, even Jamaicans, y'all understand how many bugs come around that firelight. It's a lot of bugs come around that fire because they want a piece of that. They want the vibration off that. They want to suck the soul out of that fire. So they're gonna try. They gonna try. They're gonna try and they're gonna try. They're gonna beat you down, kick you down, spit on you, stab you in your back, break your heart, turn on you, fake lie on you. And all for what? Just to destroy me, just to hurt me. All just to hurt me. I hope they get their reward in full. Congratulations. I'm not a big bug. No, you's a damn moth. Talking about you ain't a big butt. You's a big moth smacking me in my head. You know how it is, y'all. Especially all my melanin. You know how it is. Damn fucking got it. Damn man, shit. Fuck. Damn, give me some damn mosquitoes. Like they just come around you. Don't ain't trying to help you. Ain't trying to show you no love. They just around. Just want to suck the blood out of me. You just want to suck the blood from me. That's all you want to do. Suck the blood. Don't support me. Don't support me worth a I don't know what. Just what you want to be around me for? This is not the Bradley, the God Bradley. It's God Body, not God Bradley. Bradley is on another channel. This is not the God Bradley channel. It's the God Body channel. So one thing, I'm raised in Dracula culture, and you gonna get slayed like a Dracula culture, cause I'm a vampire slayer. I'm a dragon slayer. Me and you ain't gonna get along then. You need to get on then. I don't get along with them. I didn't you watch my last video? I could see the spiritual identity of people. That's why I be getting away from you. You is on the little pale side, ain't you? You might be a Dracula. You looking a little tan and a little light in the face, ain't you? Where your pigmentation? Let me stop. But it's real like that, y'all. You really got to look at people. You really got to see what people are. Where my friend Shalana at? I ain't studying no doggone Yuya. And you ain't blocked enough, but I ain't reading all that mess. That's you just soaking up energy. Where Chelena at? Don't run away, Chelena. She just trying to suck up the energy out the chat room. Don't let her drain you, Chelena. Don't let her drain you. She just be around. Oh, thank you. You ain't gone yet. But when you connect with the Scorpio man, you have to understand that people stick to me very close. People become attached to me very closely. They just like I told you, they either love me or they hate me. That's why it's so deep. I feel like I only run into women that I'm supposed to be in love with. I only run even if they not spiritually ready. It's like the universe just removes them out of my presence. But if they really have the energy that's supposed to connect with me, whether they are ready or not, I always find them. They always find me. The woman that don't have too many friends, the woman that don't have nobody to hang with, the woman that don't have nobody to hardly talk to, but she beautiful as I don't know what. She might have a lot of guys that want to talk to her, I'm going to go into abbreviate the meaning of lonely. When I say lonely, y'all, I don't mean like she just homely. I ain't talking about homely. I just said lonely. And I'm not saying lonely is the fact where she can't find nobody. She got hundreds of people she can hang with. She got a DM full of thirsties. She got a DM full of trick daddies. She got a DM full of sugar daddies. She got a DM full of pervy pervert. I said pervy pervert. Pervy perverts. She got it going on. She got hips, lips, and the chips with the dip. So she got it going on. But she's still a lonely woman. She's still a woman full of a heart of sadness. She's still a woman that wants to attach to authentic men that's full of love. Every woman wants to feel that strong love and that of a deep, passionate man. Like, because us as men, we want the soft affection of a sensitive, loving woman. Regardless of what we say, regardless of how we present it, the real deep men and real men that's out there, You know what I'm saying? We actually still, it's actually still men like us that still exist, that still want just a serious woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no perfect being, but divine intervention has made it so I don't have no illegitimate children. I don't have no children out of wedlock. I don't have no children from broken relationships. I don't have no children from broken marriages because of divine intervention. Not because I was just this super careful person, not because I was just this super meticulous sexual person. Nah, we were having a romantic, loving, passionate time. It could have went either way, but divine intervention made it so I'm only gonna have children with the woman I supposed to have children with. Divine intervention made it. I'm not gonna have children till the universe want me to have children. I'm not. Nobody's gonna stop me unless the universe wants them to stop me. Nobody's going to destroy me unless the universe unless it's just my time. You see what I'm saying? So when you most of the time when y'all come around us, understand that it's going to have a deep meaning behind that meeting. It's going to have a deep connection behind that connection, and you're not going to be able to understand it. You're not going to get it. Sometimes it might not even make no sense because you can be like, and you can still comment, you just like I said, you're not blocked, but make sure you hit that like button, you can still comment, but I'm not going to go into this overdrive in my energy to people that's not, like I told y'all, if you're not willing to fill my cup up with love, with compassion, with companionship, like I don't mind talking to any of my supporters, like anybody that come across my channel, but if you've been around me for multiple years and you have little to no history with me, little to no connection with me, and you just going over and beyond, like we have this over deep connection, you're putting on a false image. I'm not gonna let you do that. You're putting on a false reality that don't exist. You don't rock with me like that. I'm not saying you're not infatuated with me. You might be attracted to me, but you don't do anything that says you are a friend. You haven't done anything towards me to say that you care about me in any type of way. I'm going to see you for who you are, Miss Lee Lee Lania. I ain't gonna say it. I am going to your name, but you know who you is, Miss I am. I ain't going to even say your name, Miss I am. You know who you is. I don't like. Don't play with me. Don't. I'm not going to let you carry out no image. I'm not going to let you masquerade like you close to me when you're not. I'm not going to let you masquerade like you deep with me because it's real people that's put way too much effort and show way too much love for me to let somebody that's doing absolutely nothing, that's done absolutely nothing to fake connect with me because you're not being real. You know what I mean? And those people like that, they are here, they go like the wind. They gone like the wind. But the people that's supposed to be ordained in my life, divine intervention brings us together, whether it's through a similar common interest, you know what I'm saying, whether it's through a mutual friend, you know what I mean. Some of y'all come to me with some of y'all mention me through, you know, through. I'm sorry, y'all, cause I ain't got time for a whole lot of playing. Y'all excuse me. See, this is what you call blocking spirits. This, like I told y'all in my last video, this is what you call stalking spirits. People that don't have no good intentions. They don't have they don't show no extra support for you. They don't give you no extra love, no extra friendship, but they're just around. Distractions. Chaos. Agents of chaos. You know what I mean? You have to watch these people. You have to watch them. And the crazy thing about her is, so many people be beautiful. Some of my distractions be beautiful distractions, but I can see their spiritual identity. I can see her spiritual identity through her actions, not through her candidates or her behavior. If I went by her behavior, I would never be able to see who she really is. If I went by her masquerade, I would never be able to see who she really is. But her actions tell me exactly who she is, and that's what I go off of. What my, if I feel it in here that she ain't right, I'm gonna get you away. I'm going to get you away from me. I'm going to make you want to get away from me because I know your energy is demonic. I know something that's not right with you. It's something that's not right with you. I might not even be able to call it in 100 lifetime, but I know when something's not right. If I can see it in my family, I damn sure can see it in a stranger. So don't try to play with me. But like I always tell y'all, understand when you come to the connection with the Scorpio man that you're gonna meet us through spiritual connection. You're gonna meet us through your spiritual identity. You're gonna meet us in your spiritual defining meaning of your present life. You know what I'm saying? So if she's lonely at that time, she's gonna connect with me. If she has a deep loving heart, she's gonna connect with me. If she has this intensity of this supernatural special person, she's gonna connect with me. If you the girl that could sing as a kid and you had this beautiful voice and you was on Apollo, most likely you're gonna connect with me. You know what I'm saying? If you got this supernatural voice where you got to meet all these stars, I was that kid too. Always running across the superstars. Always ran across greatness. Always got my baseball or my basketball because I was just at the right. I was always at the right place at the right time. You see what I'm saying? I always meet the right woman at the right time that really loves me and I don't that it has to that can't when you get it like that, that's supernatural, bro. Our sister. Like how can I find this beautiful organic woman that really you know why do you connect with people, you know what I'm saying, that just you connect with people that just love you. Every person that you dated just love you for real. They show they crazy or whatever later on. It's just like they were true in their feelings. I can say that much. They might have been crazy as hell. They might have been all over the place, but they were definitely their love was real. Their love was authentic. You know. So when you meet across a Scorpio man, most of the time it's going to be many things that connect you to us. It's going to be many abbreviations that connect you to us. So, like I tell y'all, make sure you hit that like button, hit that heart, let me know if you enjoyed the video. If you want to hit me up behind the scenes, hit me up at 312-526-6350. If you want to donate to my channel, make sure you donate to my PayPal, or you can donate to my Cash App link. And I'm gonna let you know this like I'm gonna let you know. I ain't gonna even say your name, but you know who I'm talking to. I had you a block for a while. I had a couple of you blocked for a while, but I have a loving heart because I really love y'all. I have a forgiving heart because I really love y'all. But don't try to play me. Don't try to chump me. Don't try to make me seem like I'm soft. I'm soft-hearted with people that I love. Unfortunately, I'm soft-hearted with people that I care for. Unfortunately, because a lot of times they shit on me. A lot of times they abuse that love because they know I don't want to go. They know I'm not going to go off on them. They know I'm not going to bite their head off their shoulders. So they abuse that. But don't take it. Don't ever play with me. Don't you ever play with me. If I let you slide, it's because I love your ass. If I don't bite your head off in an instance, it's because I love you, not because I don't know how to. I'm still the beast, but I got love in my heart. I'm like the bulldog that'll lick you in your face, but I'll bite you in the same instance if you cross me. That's what people don't get about me. You got the Dr. Jekyll and then you got the Mr. Hyde. Don't A lot of people take me for Mr. Hyde 24/7, but they don't understand that other side of me might take a it might make me flip. I mean Dr. Jekyll. I was like, but I don't want to be that person. I don't enjoy being that person, but I know I have to be that person in order to protect myself, in order to survive. We don't do no pretending over here. This ain't fake. The wonderful world of fake believe. But like I always tell y'all, let me know if y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much. Make sure y'all donate. Make sure y'all donate. Show that love now. Make sure y'all hit me up behind the scenes. You know what I mean? If you want to donate, make sure you donate to my Cash App, $ God by 2009. You know, if you want to show love to my PayPal, make sure you jot it down. It's posted in the link. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoy these videos. Make sure you share the videos. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Make sure y'all subscribe. You know, let me know if you enjoyed the videos. I get what you're saying, but if you don't talk to me behind the scenes, why are you explaining this to me in my chat room? Are you just trying? Because you're just trying to show off. You're just trying to make a scene. You're just trying to cause confusion. You're not trying to have no real conversations with me. You're not trying to be a real friend to me. You're just getting in the way. You don't donate to the channel. You don't show love to the channel. You don't hit me up for nothing. You don't talk. You don't even say hello. You just hop in my chat room talking crazy. Leave me alone. So, but for the rest of y'all, that's my real supporter. For the rest of y'all that's kept it real with me, I love y'all. You know, even if it's just a handful of y'all, 5 of y'all is worth 500 of these people. And I love y'all, you know, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all the only reasons I even continue to do this. So I appreciate y'all. You know, thank you so much to all my beautiful supporters. Make sure y'all hit me up behind the scenes. Big kiss to all my beautiful subscribers. Big kiss to all my beautiful supporters. Pounds to all my brothers that watch. Oh yeah, much love. Big shout out to my boy, Scorp God. You know, big love to all of y'all. Like I rock with a lot of y'all, but a lot of y'all don't act like y'all rock with me like that. So I back away from some of y'all. I get away from some of y'all. Some of y'all feel a certain way about it. Certain y'all, you know, might feel real like irritated about it, but you can't say I'm lying. You got to admit that some of y'all be shady towards me, some of y'all be funny towards me, but no thanks to you, divine intervention always bring the people that love me. Even if I don't have no people that surround me, even if I don't have one family member that care about me or like me, divine intervention always put beautiful people that love me around me. We don't share no genetics, we don't share no DNA, but they love me unconditionally, like they know me for all their life. I've had people that love me so much to the point I didn't even know love like that even existed because I've been treated so shitty by people that say they love me. I've been treated so shitty by people that's supposed to be related to me. I didn't even know what real love felt like. When I see other people, families embracing each other and treating each other so wonderfully, it was foreign to me. And y'all have to excuse us as Scorpio sometimes for being a certain way. But this love thing is something that's in us, but it's something that we receive very little to none of. So it's like when we finally feel it, it's overwhelming to finally be embraced and loved for who you are. It's an overwhelming feeling. I know what it feels like to be judged. I know what it feels like to be fucked with. I know what it feels like to be aggravated and agitated and poked at and picked at, but just to be loved and embraced, it's the greatest feeling in the world. It is the greatest feeling in the world. There's no alcohol, smoke, or drink that can compare to it. It's overwhelming. There's no piece of paper, nothing that can plagiarize it. And you just have to get the real thing. Like Marvin Gaye, ain't nothing like the real thing, and that's for sure. You know, and like the great Bob Marley would say, one love, you know, one peace. You know what I mean? I love y'all. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all so much. I want y'all to stay strong. Watch out for these energies. Watch out and look out. You know, love the people that you know show you the right stuff in life. Cause we don't embrace each other. We don't show each other no love until it's too late. There's a lot of people that will never show me love while I'm living. But if something happened to me, they're gonna be like, I love God, buddy. I miss him so much. He was such a da 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 da. But when I'm alive, they're gonna alienate me. They're gonna ignore me. They're gonna treat me like dog crap because they're not flying on a low frequency. A lot of people are like lizards sliding on their bellies. They're just like lizards sliding on their belly. So you gotta pray for them. You gotta meditate for them. You gotta fast for them. Cause they can't help they weak ass self. They don't know what else to do. Pray for strength. Pray to give them strength. Pray to give them some type of balls. Pray to give them some type of brain. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all soon. Peace.